Yeah, all right, y'all. Welcome back to Growing in SA, or our farm name is Florica Farms. Um, Let me take y'all on a tour real quick. It's looking kind of bare right now, only because, yeah, spring. Today is the first day of spring, and pretty much I'll show y'all. So let's get into this. So as you walk into the garden, over here on this side, excuse the mess, I just finished weeding, but over here on this side I have some red Creole onions, which are bulbing up, which I'm pretty happy about. Before the heat comes and starts everything to bolting, for now everything is all good. I'm gonna give them another good feeding, and then we're gonna be good on those. They're gonna bulb up real good because they're already getting nice size. Over here on this side, this bed is empty right now, but I planted 2 tomatillos. That one over there, as you can tell, is kind of not doing so well, but I'm going to give it some water and it'll be fine, just like that one is over here on this side. So I'm going to have 2 tomatillos in the very front over here. In the front over here on this end, I'm going to be planting peppers. In this bed, I still have a whole bunch of greens, but I'm going to be pulling those and giving them to the goats and the chickens. As you can tell, they're starting to go to seed also. Over here on this side, I have a whole bunch of bulbs in here. There are going to be some flowers over here. I also have some morning glory in that one, and a couple of other pots so that it can grow along this fence, have some pretty flowers, some pretty greenery. This bed here, I have some chamomile up here in the front, and then like I said, all these greens are going to be going to the chickens and the goats. I have some green onions over here, and these, all I did was I picked up some from the grocery store because I needed some, and I didn't have any in the garden during the winter time. And then all I did was just, obviously just use the bottoms, the white part, already has the roots on there, and all I did was just planted them right here in my garden. Over here where this landscape fabric is, I am going to be putting some holes in here, putting my T-post in along with my cattle panel, and over here will be my tomatoes. Tomatoes are already in, I already potted them up, so now it's just pretty much waiting on the hubby for the weekend so he can do my holes, and then from there I can go ahead on and plant them this weekend. Here I have another cattle panel. On here I normally do the tromboncino squash, but this time I'm gonna be doing I have some marigolds on there, and I'm gonna be doing beans, so pole beans. So I'm gonna have a whole bunch of pole beans on here. I have some scarlet runner beans on here also for the hummingbirds, but pretty much rattlesnake pole bean. I'm trying to think of the other ones. I have a couple of other ones that are in the ground now. I just planted them, so excuse the donkey, y'all. He's very dramatic and a big baby. But yeah, so these are all going to be beans on this side over here. On this side, I did plant a couple squash, just 2 plants. So I'm pretty sure they're going to make it all the way up to the very top. But if not, I can always plant beans, of course, in succession during the summertime. Over here, as you can see, I still have cabbages. In a couple of the beds, they're like getting huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 heads of cabbages out here right now. Lots of greens. And the cilantro is going to seed. So excuse my dirty hands, y'all. I've been working out here. But the cilantro has gone to seed. There's no saving it. You can always take from the bottom down here if you want to still cook with some cilantro, or you need some for like tacos or whatever. You can always use the bottom part. But yeah, it's going to see y'all because of course, you know, the weather is changing. It's starting to get warmer. And so, yeah, that's what it does. It's doing what it does. Over here, I have a barge plant. This is good for bees. Love this plant. I mean, there's so many flowers on here right now. Look at this. So if you're having problems with pollination for cucumbers or your squash or anything, plant you a barge plant next to wherever you need it at, and it will make sure, guaranteed to get pollination. Only because if you're not hand pollinating them, you're going to have a hard time getting any fruit from your plants. Over here I have, this is a bok choy plant that went to seed, and I am waiting, which is ready now, looks like. Look at this. For these seeds. And then I have a whole bunch of bok choy seeds that are acclimated to my garden, that I don't have to buy seeds anymore, which I'm pretty happy about. As we go through, again, this is all going to the goats and stuff. It has a little bit of powdery mildew on it, but the goats don't care, and it doesn't tear up their stomach or anything. These are Chinese cabbage, Hilton cabbages, and I just leave them for the bees, y'all, because yeah, about that. I like the flowers. I love it. The bees love it. The butterflies love it, and it gives like the pollinators something right now until everything else gets bigger, which is fennel, dill, stuff like that, which I do have right here. This is bronze fennel. On this side, I have a couple flowers on the ends. I have some cosmos and zinnias coming in. Again, these greens are going to be gone. I'm going to be doing eggplants in this bed along with basil. I have cilantro on the corner here. I need to finish making this bed. This is going to be my herb bed. I'm going to be doing lavender in this one, and rosemary, and some sage. On this side over here, this is a large watermelon bed. I'm lying, not watermelon. These are just regular melons like honeydew and cantaloupe, which I'm pretty excited for. I already planted them. I'm just waiting on them to come up. I did that just yesterday or day before when we got the rain. I came out here real quick and then sowed a whole bunch of seeds. Over here on this side, I did squash in here. So there's going to be squash coming up. And as you can see, there's already one that has come up. I'm trying to look. Looks like there's a couple of others that have come up. I have some sunflowers. And then, of course, I have more onions over here. These are just the regular Texas, I think 10, 15 onions are what these are. Again, like I said, a whole bunch of sunflowers. These are the red velvet, mammoth, and I think a joker sunflower. Whole bunch of basil coming up right there. And then on this side over here, I have my garlic, some zinnias over here, some cosmos. And then over here, I direct sowed my corn, and this is going to be a whole block over here. I'm not worried about the onion being right here. It's like out of place. I don't know why this one is the only one over here, but it is, and it's okay. And the rest of the onions are down that way, as you guys can see. I'm going to be trimming all of this up over here on this side. And I'm thinking I'm going to put landscape fabric, but I'm still unsure about that because I have a couple of flowers growing in there, like barge. I have some chamomile growing over there. I might have to transplant them, but I'm not sure. And I'm only doing that because this fence area over here, this is hardware cloth over this side, but on this side, it's not. It's just a regular 2x4 fencing. And so, yeah, I need to make sure that I put something down over here so that when I'm walking on that side, I don't get bit by a snake. So, and I need to be able to see. I'm not afraid of snakes if I see them first, but I do not like to be startled by a snake at all. I do not. Through this cattle panel here, over here, excuse the mess, like I said, y'all, I am working on my greenhouse. I just need to finish putting the roof on here, doing the painting and the floor, and then greenhouse will be done. But in the meantime, I have some tulips coming up in this little container here, sunflower in the front. I have blueberries, 2 blueberries, I'm lying, 3 blueberries. I have right here some, they are coming up in the ground right there. I'm not sure. I must have dropped some seeds, or either Layla did. But these are ground cherries, which I'm pretty excited for. She loves those. I had gotten a magnolia tree bare root from, I think that's from Tai Tai. I'm not for sure. Or Easy Bulbs, one or the other. But I got this magnolia tree, which I'm pretty excited for. Roses. And then I have my little makeshift table over here. These are peppers, tomatoes, zinnias. I sowed a whole bunch of other stuff like more basil, what else? Eggplants, sage. What else? More barge plants. Yeah. So, yeah, y'all, it's coming together. Finally. Let you guys see what it looks like from this view. All right, so let's take a walk this way. On this side over here, I have all of my bare roots that I got. I got these at the beginning of February or the end of January. Very last week of January or the first week of February is when I got these from Tai Tai Plant Nursery online. I got these as bare roots. They came with no leaves, obviously, on them. Nothing was on them or anything. They're just plain. They look like just sticks. Anyway, I think this is probably the cheapest way you can go if you're trying to buy a whole bunch of fruit trees or like fruit bushes or anything like that. I will say this is the cheapest way. Here in the front, for the first 3 I have here is some thornless blackberries. As you can see, they're getting huge already. And like I said, these were just twigs when I first got them a month ago. A month and a half, maybe a month ago. Anyway, here is the third one, which they're looking pretty good. Let me let y'all see. And this is what I got. Next are 2 pomegranate. I already have a pomegranate over by the house, the front of the house. But I love pomegranate. The hubby does too. But these are wonderful pomegranate trees. And this is how it comes, 1 to 2 feet tall. And these are not fruit bearing, but hey, next year I'm going to have some fruit on there. And that's what I'm looking forward to. Same thing here. I love the coloring on these. Look at this. Yeah. And then I think this is also, nope, this is not a wonderful one. This one is an angel red pomegranate. And this one's only 1 to 2 foot tall. But look at the difference, y'all. Let me see. Y'all see that? So, yeah, they grow really, really fast. Money-wise, budget-wise, this is, I think, the best way. If you're trying to grow a fruit orchard or trying to get trees or anything like that. I just put these stakes in, but I am going to be zip tying these to here, just like this. This is a May Gold Peach Tree. This one here is a Florida Glow Peach Tree, and it's looking pretty good. This is a plum. It is a Blue Dancing plum tree, and AU Producer plum tree. That's what this one is. Looking good. Now, this is the other side of when you buy bare root trees. These are red buds, Texas red bud, and nothing is happening with those. I planted them the exact same time. I know they're getting enough water because I like to plant flowers down here, which are zinnias, in the bottoms on the ones that don't, and that way I know if they're getting enough water or not. If the flower is dying, if the plant is dying, then I know I'm not giving the tree enough water. Sometimes you can overwater them, but this is not the case because even this, you see, I can't really tell. And I don't want to get rid of them because it's not like dry and brittle like when a tree is dead. It's just, yeah, it's not doing this thing, y'all. And this is 2 right here of the Texas red buds. And then I have my lemon tree over here. It's not doing anything right now. I left it out in the freeze, and I didn't bring it in because this pot is like huge. So, yeah, and now it's just growing back. I cut all this dead off at the top as much as I could. I lopped it off, and then now it's just growing back down at the bottom, which I'm pretty excited about. Hey y'all, so I realized the other day I did not finish and end that video, the actual garden tour. So here I am. We just got back from going to get hay on this beautiful morning. And so today I'm just going to be going out here, probably trimming up some trees, taking care of the chicken coop a little bit. And then we're going to be done for the day because, yeah, it's been an early morning. But thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.